Hey guys, it's Rain, and today I picked up some of these. These are the, if I can get my camera to focus, these are the Creatology melty beads, and I figured that I would pick them up and I would give them a try because, sneak preview of my latest project, I ran out of red beads for my big Pokeball project. It is 4 of the larger pegboards, so it's a pretty big project, and as you can see I ran out of red beads, so I taped it up because I didn't want the beads going all over the place, and I figured I'd pick up some of these guys. We would see how they work and if they work with the perler beads. I'm going to do a smaller Pokeball pattern and see how well these guys work. Alright, so I just grabbed a little clay cup that a friend of mine made for me. I'm going to use it to hold my perler beads while I am working, because they come in a big container like this, and currently do not have the room on my desk for everything, so this will work perfectly. Right. I got my perler beads here. Now, I just want to see. Again, like most other beads, they're made in China. It does not say anywhere on the package that it is non-toxic plastic, but we'll be able to tell quite quickly once the beads start to melt. So from what I can tell so far, they look exactly like perler beads. The hole in the middle might not be as big as in a perler bead, but they are the same height. So let's see how well they react. Okay, so we're going to take one of the smaller pegboards. We're going to do a small Pokeball on here. We'll iron it, and we will see how well the beads work together. That much of a color difference between the melty beads and the perlers, so that is a good start. Alright, so let's prep it for ironing. I know I missed a little bit on the inside. outside here, as you can tell, but these guys do give a full melt, just like the perler beads do. The color is a little bit different than the actual perler bead, you can tell, so I might do a little bit of rearranging in order to utilize the Creatology beads with the perler beads, but they do work together. You can tell there's a nice melt around the outside. They blended well with the perlers. I mean, I don't want to bend it too much because it's still warm. So what we'll do is we'll let it cool down a little bit more, and then I'll give it a stress test. Molten. So it looks like they're pretty flexible and they hold up. They're a little bit more rigid than the perlers are, but not by much. So I would say it's a pretty positive test. They do work with the perlers. I mean, personally, out of all of the beads that I've tried, the art cowl are still my favorite. But if you saw my last video about my trip to Michael's, where I went to get some more perler beads and they were out of them, that's because they're switching over to these Creatology beads, and that is what they are going to be carrying now. I never recommend getting beads from Michael's because they're vastly overpriced, but if you have like a 50% off coupon and you need to replenish a couple of colors, then that'll work in a pinch. So there we have it. That's how the Creatology beads work with the perler beads. And now that I know that, I can go ahead and I can finish my large project, and you guys can watch for that video. So remember, stay creative and go out there and make something amazing today. I'll see you guys later. Bye!